Hi guys! So, today's issue of most asked question from beginner pole dancers is more of a social conduct in a pole studio or in the pole dance community. And I might get into a little bit of trouble with this one, but this is my opinion and it's totally okay if you feel a different way. So this is how I try to be in the pole dance community and in pole dance studios, and how I try to behave in order for everybody to feel good and to create a great and vibrant environment to be in. I have made 5 rules. They're in no specific order, it's just what the things that I like to think about when I'm out and about. So, the first one, it's about showering, shaving, and periods. So when you go to a pole dance class, you're gonna have an instructor, and most likely this instructor will have to spot you closely in order to keep you safe. Therefore, I always try to shower before I go to a pole class. Of course, I know it's sport and I'm gonna be sweaty, but it's better to be clean and sweaty than be sweating upon sweat, because somebody else is gonna touch you. In the same way, I like to shave, and I am totally fine if you want to have hair under your arms. Just be aware that everything is going to be very exposed and somebody might have to stand in your armpit. So again, back to the shower, if you decide to have hair in your armpits and in your vagina and penis, then make sure it's clean and it smells nice, so the person spotting you won't have to smell that as well. But I always shave everything so it doesn't get in the way. And especially with the teeny tiny shorts, it might be nice that it doesn't go out like a bush. Up to you, I prefer it that way. As most women does, I also have my period, big surprise, happens to the best of us. If you use a tampon, I prefer to take the string and plug and play and put it up. It's not because it's not allowed to be out there, but it might be a little bit embarrassing to you or to the people around you if they have to tell you that it's flapping around. So just hide it away. I also like to use bigger shorts just because it's sometimes an awkward situation that you have to talk about in pole class. So that was rule number 1. So consider your body fluids, I guess would be the rule. Rule number 2 is the best rule. Be nice. And this should be simple, but it's actually not like, of course you're gonna be nice to everybody else, but I'm also encouraging you to be nice to yourself. Because when we come in a pole studio, we are from different backgrounds, different cultures, different sizes, like we're so different, all of us. And if I start being mean to myself, saying that, oh my God, I'm so bad at that, or, oh my God, I'm so fat, there will be somebody else in the room who might not be as good as you, or might weigh a little bit more, or a little bit less, or whatever, and doesn't feel good about themselves. So actually, if I'm saying, well, I'm so bad, I will tell everybody else, well, you're worse, because they can see that I'm better. So consider the vibe you're giving out in the pole dance environment, and we will all have a better class, and we will all have a better environment to be in. So be nice. Naturally, number 3 will come now. Respect your sex workers. Sex workers did pole dance way before us, and I think it's a very bad vibe and it's very unhealthy to start shaming sex workers in our environment. In my opinion, we should praise them. So rule number 3, make sure to tip your local sex worker, make sure to educate yourself within the subject, and make sure to follow them on Instagram and give them all of the love and support that they should have. Rule number 4. Do not touch other people's grip or shoes or cloth or whatever they bring to pole class. It is personal items, and honestly, it's a little bit nasty to go and try on somebody else's shoe. And it's also kind of hard if there's somebody taking, even though it's just a cloth, and say, no, it's mine, because it feels a little bit, but it's still, like, especially now within the last year we have had, we really know what bacteria is and how much it can harm. So don't touch other people's stuff. And the last one, this is both going out to beginners and advanced and pole stars. Do not steal. We don't do it in our everyday life. So we shouldn't do it when we are doing pole dance either. When I say stealing, it's in regards to when you are learning something in class and you're teaching it somewhere else or something like that without giving credit. For me, when I post something on Instagram, I do not expect you to post everywhere and say like, I learned this from Molly, Molly did that. But if it's like more than 15 seconds, I would like to have credit. And especially if it's a full choreography that you are borrowing from me, which is really nice, and I get really psyched when I see it. But just remember to tag me and tell, hey, I learned this from Molly. Or ask the instructor that taught you a choreography. If it's a combo, like if it's a trick, of course, it can be hard to know who is the originator of this trick. But if it's like a full 10, 15 moves of combination that somebody else was teaching you or that you saw somebody else doing on Instagram, it's really good conduct to give this person the credit that they should have. A lot of us, because it's not in that way a professional sport, are living from social media and teaching workshops abroad. So if our names don't get out there from the work we're doing, then you will actually kill the professionalism in the community. So be nice from the beginning and make it a good habit to remember to credit people. I still forget it sometimes, but I want to be better. And also there's no shame in telling people, oh, I saw that you did this combo by Marlo Feskin, remember to tag her. It's a really nice thing to do. And I know for me, if somebody told me, I would be happy. So just to sum up, number 1, control your body fluids or understand if they're smelly. Number 2, be nice. Number 3, support your sex workers. Number 4, don't touch other people's stuff. Number 5, don't steal. Not in the pole studio, not in real life. Thank you all for listening. I hope you will use these rules in your everyday pole life, and let's create an even better and more vibrant atmosphere together. Thank you.